After so many animals, we'll now move on to objects. It is something that the Creator 3-in-1 line has focused on lately with sets like the retro camera, the retro roller skate, flowers in watering can, or the tropical ukulele. This year we already know that we'll have the record player with flowers, but before that we have this 31169 typewriter with flowers. It contains 363 elements and a little price of 30 euros, equivalent to around 8.3 cents per element. As usual, it allows you to build 3 models, not simultaneously. A vase with plants, with a notebook and a pen, a guitar, also with flowers, and the main model, a typewriter, with flowers of course. I'll start with the guitar, which was the model that surprised me the most by actually being chosen, representing a musical instrument that was somewhat popular in the 80s and early 90s, being a mix of an organ and wind guitar. The idea was perhaps inspired by the collectible minifigure from a few years ago, and even the color is similar in shades of pink. The construction is not very detailed, despite having the typical shape of this instrument, with 1x3 plates replicating keys. The back is even simpler, and there is a support where it can be placed and embellish it with some flowers and what looks to be a blue butterfly. The model is completed with a stand where the lyrics of the songs will be, I believe. And these are the parts that are left after building this model. The other alternative construction is this vase with flowers with a notepad and a pen. Starting with the smaller details, the pen, which seems more like a mechanical pencil to me, is really cool. It would be awesome if it had a mechanism that made the nozzle come down to write. Then we have this notepad, very simple. I didn't say this in the previous model, but the set contains 3 stickers which can be applied to a 2x6 tile, and although it can be for any model, there is one that appears to be written manually and is more suitable for this alternative build. The vase is very simple and contains some flowers. Again, there are a lot of leftovers after completing this model. Finally, we have the typewriter. The construction is nice and aesthetically presents many details like the real ones. The keyboard moves when pressed, imitating the keys. There are buttons that allow you to rotate the device where the paper is inserted, as if to pull it, and the carriage can be pulled to the left and then right, as would happen every time we hit a key. On the left side, there is also a mechanism that allows you to move to the next line and place the frame back in the correct place, if it was a real one. In addition, it also serves as an ornament to place flowers with 3 different types. It is true that they provide a very interesting contrast, but on the other hand, they also cover part of the set. Personally, as a decorative element, I prefer to see it without the flowers, but of course there will be other opinions. Another detail that could be used to make it more realistic would be the 1x1 tiles with letters which came out in dot sets. Unfortunately, it seems to me that they are no longer in production, and I also couldn't find them on Pick-a-Brick. They can still be purchased on Bricklink. In conclusion, despite being an 8+ set, it seems to me to be a set kind of aimed at adults, given the retro nature of the objects portrayed. In terms of inventory, it seems to be less interesting than the Playful Cat or Panda Family sets, largely due to the quantity of bright pink bricks, but it still has useful elements. There are a lot of the new curved bricks and a few more elements that appeared in new colors, mostly in bright pink. The typewriter is an awesome model to have displayed on a desk, for example, and if you don't like the color, with just a few pieces you can change it. So, what do you think of this set? Are you thinking about buying it? What is your favorite model of the 3? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you Leg on the Land for sending this set for review. Opinions on it are my own. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more reviews and speed builds of 2025 novelties in the upcoming days. And most importantly, play well.